Hey, good morning, guys. Johnny Sunshine here. It's Friday. Uh, Yesterday, man, I was so sick I couldn't even get out of the bed. I was sick all day, man. This cold, summertime colds are not fun, man. But the last few days, I've been getting into some jobs that were pretty hot and heavy, and running in and out of the fucking houses from 70 degrees back out into 105 degrees, wearing soaking wet clothes all day. That stoppage I did, I was actually up on the roof in the rain. uh it just caught up to me, and so I had a chest cold, pretty nasty. I've been hydrating, and I slept all day yesterday, man. Just kept taking meds that would put me to sleep, cold medicine. And sometimes it gets like that, guys. You gotta be careful. Take it easy on your body. Cause boy, it ain't fun. But anyways, so today's Friday, the 18th. I've got to go. I've got a doctor's appointment today for a digestive specialist, and it just so happens that she's the sister of my doctor, my transplant doctor up at Moffitt, which is incredible. She's her last name is Mishra, another Dr. Mishra, and she's where her office is probably 2 miles from my house. And I think it's amazing that I'm gonna have this Mishra family is really doing a lot for me, man. I owe these women a lot. But I have to go because I've got I've got a hernia, hiatal hernia or whatever. I'm not sure what it is. All I know is when I lay down on my back and I flex my stomach muscles, I get a big lump in the center of, right in the middle of my stomach, the size of a squash or something crazy. And you all know that I've got issues with IBS or whatever, man. Explosive crap disease. Anyways, so I'm gonna go there. My plan was to start going to the gym on August 4th, my birthday, and I decided that I really should go and get a physical and check up all that stuff before I start that. And I need to deal with this hernia. I mean, almost probably 90% of people, guys in America, have hernias, different degrees. But I know how mine happened. My back, about 3, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, my lower back was really hurting, and I had a back brace on, and I bent over to pick up a jackhammer, and the tightness of that belt kind of heaved all my intestines up, and I think that's what caused the hernia. We'll see. I just need to get this shit right. I've been feeling bloated, and I just need to work on getting that straightened out, get my diet right. I've been doing good with drinking. I make this concoction in the morning, in my Ninja. I put a whole lemon. I put a lemon, ginger, cinnamon, that mother's vinegar, and a bunch of ice and honey, and I make this elixir, and it really is some pretty good stuff. I mean, it's not the best, it doesn't taste the best, but it's good for you, man. It really is. It cleans out your organs and detoxifies you. So I've been doing that, but I gotta go to this doctor's appointment at 9:30 this morning. Hopefully, there'll be good news coming out of that, and I'm gonna take the weekend off. I've been pushing really, really hard. It's very, very uncomfortable lately. out here in Florida, man. It's overcast. The humidity's high. I'm just sweating sitting in my house, man. It's just not fun. But we had a good week. Got a lot of shit done. I learned a lot. I put that water heater in, and somebody asked a question about the water heater pan. Like, why are you even bothering putting in a pan if there's no pan drain? Well, what I did was I I answered that question. I answered that question with the section in the code. I think it was 704.5.2 or something. I put the link in the comment section, and it says that if you get to a house and you need to put a water heater in, and it should have a pan in it, which are guidelines, leading up to this section. It's obviously in the house, and it will cause damage if it leaks. So a pan is required. But if there's no pan drain, I am not required to provide a pan drain. I just put it in a pan, and they can get an alarm. They can do whatever they want, but it's not my responsibility. The code does not expect me to run a pan after the fact. So what I'm going to do, and you'll see it a lot, guys, in my comments section. If you scroll through the comments and you see a big, post or a link, that's going to be the code book, the Florida Code. And if you're interested in reading through that, it's a great tool. It'll enhance your knowledge. And I think the person who asked me that question, it's funny because that question they asked, I think it was a woman. It said Moesha. I don't know. But anyways, it was the very last sentence in that section of the code. It said that it's not, I'm not required to run a pan drain. So anyways, if you see a link like that, a big long link, click on it and educate yourself. I don't know, a lot of you guys aren't in Florida, but it's interesting. All the shit's basically the same. You're trying to protect the people and households. Safety is of the utmost importance. That's what plumbing's all about. Plumbing systems, protecting that trap seal. That's what it boils down to. Sizing pipe and all that shit. Basically, it's all to protect the trap seal on these fixtures. Keep the sewer gas out of the house. That's when it gets ugly. So, anyways, I gotta go take a shower, get ready to roll, and I'll let you know how it went today, man. And then hopefully by the end of the month, I think my appointment's on the 30th with my transplant doctor, and I haven't seen her in a year, and it'll be very nice to see her, and hopefully I'll get a clean bill of health from her. And this stuff all started when I was 50. I'm 59, man. I didn't think I'd see 59, to be honest with you. I didn't think I'd see 51. So I'm very happy. I feel blessed and full of gratitude. And yeah, I'm doing good, man. Even though I caught a cold. Sometimes you just gotta take a break, man. Your body lets you know you're pushing too hard, old man. You're pushing too hard. Anyways, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. I've got to, I'm waiting for T-shirts to come. I put that out there, trying to get 4,000 subscribers, and unfortunately, I said that I'll send you a T-shirt, which the ones that I have I've got a box of these yellow t-shirts. Not this one. This is a Milwaukee t-shirt. But the guy who was the number 4,000, he wants one of those long sleeve blue shirts. So I have to have them made up. If you're watching out there, bud, it's coming. I just have to have them made up, man. And I appreciated you getting me over the top. I think I'm at 4,030, 4,025. We're making it slow but sure progress. And I really appreciate it. I know my channel's a little different than most. It's long-winded, and I get a kick out of myself. You gotta watch the whole thing, man. You gotta, if you're missing all the quips, all the jokes, when it looks like nothing's happening, don't just fast forward, man. Because there could be a good joke buried in there. Or I just walked away to go to the truck and forgot to turn the camera off. You know, sometimes that happens too. But this shit's not easy, guys. I mean, this work is hard as hell. Never mind trying to do it and be a camera crew at the same time. Fucking wires all over the place, lights, and yeah. It's a lot of fun, though. I think I'm getting close to 600 videos now, man. It's pretty good. And I appreciate it. And I've learned a lot, man. I've learned a lot doing this, man. Watching other channels. And, you know, I think this is a great tool to increase the knowledge of our industry. You know, the guys working in our industry. And the guys who are watching this stuff, they're interested in it. You know what I mean? They're not the guy who, you know, he goes to work, he puts in his 8 hours, and he doesn't think about the shit again until he goes to work the next morning. You know, guys who have a life. But anyways, the cream rises to the top, my friends. You want to have your own business someday? Continue to learn. Continue to learn. That's all I can tell you. All right, guys, have a great day. Wish me luck on my doctor's appointment, and I'll get back to you with the results. Hey, guys. Johnny Sunshine here. So I went to my doctor's appointment. It appears that I have a epigastric hernia. Epigastric. It's not really, doesn't have anything to do with my chronic, you know, crapping in my pants at the front door of people's houses. But she said that I need to take fucking Metamucil. It's just embarrassing, man. I mean, going through the line, it's like standing in line with crab medicine, you know? You gotta try to pawn it off. You know, I'm buying this for my kid. He caught crabs or something, you know? Yeah, this Metamucil's for my mom. Anyways, it's tough getting old, guys. So I need a little more fiber in my diet. And I have to go get like an MRI or I think she said a sonogram. Not quite as an MRI is pretty heavy duty, but I think she said a sonogram, and a sonogram had a little battery malfunction there. Anyway, so I need to get a sonogram. It's going to give a better picture of what's going on with this hernia. And I said, then what happens after that? She says, well, you probably need surgery. And I was like, well, I've heard a lot of bad things about these hernia surgeries, you know? Like this mesh they put in there creates problems, infections, and I'm not sure I want to get into all of that. I mean, I don't have any pain whatsoever, you know? And it's not like it's like sticking out of my stomach all the time. it's only when I flex my muscles, when I'm trying to show off my six-pack, when I'm laying down. And, yeah. But, so I'm not thinking I'm going to do surgery, man. I don't need somebody cutting me open. That's just, I already got one problem. I don't need you to cut my stomach open and put a piece of fucking screen in there, to keep my shit where it's supposed to be. But anyways, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I bought some cold medicine. I came home and went back to sleep again. I need to rest for this whole weekend. But I'm doing the Metamucil, man. I'm on the Metamucil. So this will be a little bit of a, if any of you guys have ever had that particular hernia, let me know what you did. And if, the use of fiber in the irritable bowel. Whoo-hoo, I'm going to learn a lot this weekend. This paperwork, man. How you deal with an irritable bowel. Kind of like dealing with an irritable girlfriend. Did you hear that? Sweetie. Did you hear my joke? She said she didn't think it was funny. That's usually the response to my jokes. Anyways, guys, that's the, don't have much in the plumbing department today. Actually, my own plumbing. I've got issues. So I'm going to get an ultrasound. I don't know if I said ultrasound. And then we'll go from there. But I said I don't really want to do surgery. She said, well, at least talk to the guy, see what they say, and I will do that. But at least I know I don't have like a turnip growing in my stomach or a sweet potato. That's what it looks like, Yeah, worried about a tumor or something with all this chemo that I had. But anyways, everything's good. It's Friday night. I wish you all a great weekend. And stay tuned, Jack. I'll be back at it Monday. Getting her done. And we're getting towards the end of August, man. Just here in September. It just, it helps you, down here in this heat. This shit's too much, man. Alright, guys, have a great weekend. Johnny Sunshine checking out.